Hey everybody, it's J Mac and welcome to Bigfoot Input. I want to start out this morning by wishing the Carpenter family our condolences um, on the loss of Scott. Um, Scott, I had the pleasure of meeting Scott in Gatlinburg at the Cryptid conference there. He was very nice to me, very polite, nice, just a nice guy to talk to. Him and I didn't always see eye to eye on a research standpoint, but either way, just a big loss to the community, and um, yeah, so our condolences, and we'll move on from that. But so I'm gonna do just to do a quick video this morning for you guys. Just always as a reminder, the channel does offer memberships now, so please hop over there and join. Our merch store is open. And of course, we do have our second channel, Cryptic Input. So if you're into dark crime and dark paranormal, you might want to go check that out. But let's jump in. Alright guys, here we go. Let's jump into this. Which picture first? Alright, we're going to go back to this. So this is from Kathy Westerman, Bigfoot World Aim to Frame group. I know you're saying, hey J Mac, we already saw this picture. I know that. Pipe down. We're gonna try to look at these from a different perspective than we originally did. So I think it's gonna make it a little more interesting. As always, this guy was not actually. There was no picture taken here. It was just we're walking along with the camera, and the camera happened to catch this, and this is noticed after the fact. So I think this guy is really interesting, just tucked away in the tree line. Again, you can barely see him, but there's a better picture here. This is a kind of an extreme close-up, but I think it's very simple to see that we got the cone-shaped head here, and the strong brow, the cranial ridge here, deep set eyes, nostrils. You can see two very big nostrils, and what's cool is you can actually see the discoloration here between the nose and the perfectly round nostril, and that's the truth on both sides. Very cool. That is very obviously a nose, and we got some cheekbones here and the mouth, and then that comes down to the sort of rounded jawline here. This is an excellent catch, and that is a Florida skunk ape, no doubt. So good job to Kathy and her group as always. So here's another one that we've seen before. Obviously a trail cam. If I remember the story correctly, the guy was getting some sort of disturbances in his front yard, so he set up a trail cam. This is 7:19 in the morning, so fairly early. The sun is out, but looks like it's behind cloud cover, and the trail cam catches this guy here. So some things that we should pay attention to. I know that the truck is quite a bit further behind this guy, so that's going to distort our height ratio, okay? But let's think about this. If you ever stood behind one of these trucks, these are fairly big tires, and I'm gonna say that this right here, I'm gonna estimate this is about 4.5 feet off the ground. 4.5 feet. So if we go here, now the tree is closer. Okay, so your 4.5 feet is going to be a little different than over here. But then you got this guy that's right up on the camera. But what I'm speculating is, give or take a foot. Okay, your 4.5 foot mark is somewhere around here. which puts you another 5, 6, 7.5, something to that range. Okay. So let's look at something else other than height. Let's look at this as an arm. All right. Elbow, crease of the elbow here. I don't know if you call that the ball of the elbow, but the bottom of the elbow right there. And the bottom of the forearm coming around here. This would be the large outer bicep, like the shoulder area here. And then of course, it looks like the hair kind of lightens a little bit as it gets to the hand, which could be because it's shorter, than it is here. And then what I think we're seeing here is sort of a flowing hair coming down off of the head here, and it ends right here. And I'm trying to imagine this as anything else. Like, I've tried to look at it as, is it a bear? Is it maybe a rump of a elk or a deer or something like that? A moose. I personally can't see it as anything else other than the right shoulder, head, and right arm of a creature. I think it just got caught on the camera there. Maybe it was curious and fooling with it or whatever, but yeah, that's what I think that is. I think this is it's a Bigfoot. Look at this wooded area. It's beautiful wherever this guy is. I don't remember the guy's backstory. I don't think he shared too much, but just a nice area with a cabin. He's got a smoke pipe up here, so obviously it's maybe a mountainous terrain, or at least a terrain that gets cool weather. Got some nice pine trees. So anyway, point is, I think this is a good setting for a Bigfoot, and I think that's what it is. I think that's what he caught on camera. This guy, if you don't know Zeus, this is Project Bigfoot. I think he was formerly known as Eastern Slope Bigfoot, something to that effect. Anyway, Project Bigfoot right here. That's our guy. Yeah, okay, Western Slope. Sorry, Bigfoot organization. This is an older emblem, older picture. I believe he has now changed his name to Project Sasquatch. So it's anyway. So that's Zeus. So neat picture here. Is it a Bigfoot? Well, I don't know what else to call it. I mean, that is kind of that's his thing, is looking, tracking down Bigfoots. So I think what we're seeing here is we're only seeing the face. We may see, look right here. You may be seeing the outline of a head right here, all the way around. And then that gives you the cranial ridge there, the deep inset eyes, a nose here kind of hidden by, this is debris. This is like wood here from this tree. So the wood goes all the way over here. So the nose is hidden, and I think this is part of the mouth. It almost looks like he's smiling. And you got a pretty big cheekbone here. So, I'm just going to say whatever it is, great capture on Zeus's part. He has some cool stuff. You should check his channel out if you haven't already. Good stuff there. So this guy, again, we have seen this picture before. This trail cam is captioned as Hillbilly 3, it looks like. 11:16 in the morning, 2010. Looks like maybe March 2010. So you got this guy here walking out of the tree line. And that is as good as we can get without, getting just ridiculously pixelated. So let's see what we can see. You can see here where the face separates from the hairline. There's no cone-shaped head. It's more of a flathead. I will tell you though that these have been reported. You know, not all of the Bigfoot that have been reported have had cone-shaped heads. So that's take that for what it is. Looks like he's got some like chest mass here. I can't tell if this is fur or what's going on in this area here. The arm length, very impressive. The hand is right here. Look at that. That goes all the way back up, all the way back down. So I mean, when he's swinging his arms, he's swinging just above the knee, and that's impressive. And that's, to me, that's one of those things where it's hard to fake. I mean, if you have a suit and you're just taking a still shot, yeah, okay, I guess. But if you're walking, you know, moving your arms, yeah, I don't know how regular arm-length men would control a suit with arm length like this that has a elbow break up here. Your elbow break would be in a different spot. I don't know. It just doesn't make sense to me. But anyway, he's walking. There's your step. Only thing that maybe gives me pause is this. And again, we're too far away to really see anything exactly. But it looks to be a little discolored from the suit. I'm sorry, I didn't really mean to say suit. I meant to say from the rest of the creature here, the fur, the hair, whatever. It looks almost like it's a shoe. I don't know that for a fact because, like I said, it's too hard to tell. But it kind of looks like it. And this right here kind of gives me pause too. I don't know what this is. It's just a big tuft of hair like in the front. I don't know. But you know what? I don't think that proves that it's fake by any means. I don't think that's debunked by any means. I think it's an interesting picture, and I think that that could be the real deal. So, all right, I've avoided this long enough. So we've already been down this road once, and I'll die on this hill. I don't care. Um, this picture has been exploited for so many years. This is not a Bigfoot. Okay. So the claim is that this is, say, I'm going to say mother, just because, Bigfoot. This would be the cone-shaped head here, with somehow, it doesn't, see how the face doesn't end like here? It keeps going down. But anyway, people ignore that. They're like, oh yeah. So this is the head, right? This is the tail end of it. This is a hand reaching down to pick up something. And then they claim that it has a baby or something on its back that, for whatever reason, has these white splotches on the baby's back. Okay? Now, if we haven't stretched far enough to make this a Bigfoot, I don't know how we could stretch it any further. I'm going to tell you what it really is. So first of all, I want you to look over here at these bushes. See how nice and clear they are from this camera? That's because they're not in motion. Here, this creature is blurry because it's in motion, and it's in quick motion. It's not bending over to pick something up motion. It's in fast motion. I can't blow it up without losing the whole picture. So I want you to look at it this way. This right here is a head. Okay? This right here is a perfectly shaped wing. Over here is another wing. This right here, this little shadow here, and this little shadow here is a whole different creature. And these spots are on a spotted owl, which is what this creature is. This spotted owl is swooping down to grab a hold of this prey, whatever it may be. I don't know. I can't see it. But to say that this is a Bigfoot head that, if it was oval, I guess I'd give it to you. But it doesn't break. It doesn't ever stop right here. Where's the face? No. This is not a head. This is a wing. That's a wing. Okay? See how it goes all the way down here? See that black line, the shadow? Goes all the way down. That's because that's a wing. So I would really love it if we could put this to bed and just accept that this is an owl. It's an owl, and there was a guy that did like a comparison where he was kneeling down. That's complete BS. This owl is very close to this camera. So it looks really big. Like, oh, yeah, whatever, that is huge. No, it's not. Owls are kind of big anyway, but it's not a massive creature. It's just an owl. So it's an owl swooping down. And that's that. No more talk of that being a Bigfoot. I do not know the origin of this picture. So I want to get in on as close as I can. So, because I think at first, like when you're out here, you're like, that's like a cardboard cutout or something, whatever. But actually, when you get in close to it, I don't know about that. You start to see right here, you get to see a opposable thumb break right there. So where the grass, you can see the discoloration of the grass between the fingers of this creature. Looks like some grass here in front of the leg. Here too. This piece of whatever is in front of the leg. So you've got some very mild face discolorations here, where there's like the forehead there. There's darker coloration where the eyes would be, and then sort of a light colored muzzle with darker colored lips or mouth right there. Let's check the arm length. He's pretty low. Your kneecap's right here. That's about right. That puts him mid-thigh. I don't know what's... I think this is... See how the shoulders are different here versus here? I think that's bush line back. That's this bush back here that's causing discoloration. So his shoulder is actually like right here. Comes out. This might be real. This might be a thing. I kind of like this picture. I wasn't sure at first, but it looks... There's not a lot of red flags here is my point. Only red flag would be he's definitely out in the open and somebody just snapped a picture of it. Someone's very fortunate. Now, this could be a video still as well. But I do not know the origins of this picture, unfortunately. So if anybody does know that, please let us know. I think I'm gonna go maybe legit on that one though. Now, speaking of legit, this one it was posted on blogspot.com. Again, the origins are questionable. What is this? You know what this is? I think what this is? It's bad taxidermy. Or good taxidermy, however you want to look at it. But this, I don't believe, there's no way this is a real creature. There's just no way in hell. I don't know what. It's got some sort of little doggy kind of face. I don't know. It looks like, because it has a snout and there's like a tongue hanging out and little ears that look cropped. I don't know. It definitely looks like a dog of some kind. But then you get up here to the arms. This one has no skin on it. This is just bone. So there's like that, and I think it has like some little fingers here with it's bone. This one seems to have either a different bone or more skin on it than this one has. I can't tell. And then all of the skin sort of, the fur rather, I should say, comes down to here, to where then after that there is no fur. It's just skin, and there's the legs, and it looks like it has some sort of maybe tail going on here. and it's definitely outside. And if I had to, if I had to speculate, I would say that somebody is taxidermying this thing, or it was in the midst of it, and maybe took it outside and took a picture of it as some sort of joke. Uh, I don't buy that that's real at all. So I think we've all seen this one, but again, I want to get a closer look at it. This is, I believe they call it the Beast of Seven Shoots. And so I want you to look up here. We're going to see some like sort of reddish hair, which would be on the cone-shaped head. The white fur back here, I believe, is being hit by sun, which would be over in this area here. It's coming down and hitting the back of the head of the creature. Cranial ridge. Elongated snout here, which would put this creature in the Gugway category. Not so much the, Sierra Nevada Bigfoot. Large shoulder structure here. And then, of course, the big mystery, this little guy here, this little white creature, which has a leg there and a leg back here, and then the body mass here. Some people have claimed that this is nothing but a rock, although no one has ever really, that I know of, has went back here to take a secondary picture to prove that it's a rock. I would love if someone did, but I don't live in this area, so I don't have that option. But the lore goes that this is a Bigfoot. People call it a Bigfoot. It would actually, because of the facial structure, it would be a Gugway. But people claim that some lady had claimed that her little white dog, was taken. I don't know how much of that is lore versus truth, but that's the story. So I'm just laying it at your footsteps. Is it a rock, all different colors, or is it a Gugway with a pet dog? I'll let you make your decision on that one. So this is an older picture, and I'm gonna make this quick and painless. I don't think this is a Bigfoot at all. I think this is a gorilla at the zoo, some sort of zoo. Could be in the wild, I guess, but I don't think so. I don't think with these. I don't know. It just looks like a zoo setting to me with the grass and the two different types of trees. It looks like something that they created. I don't think it's an actual in the wild situation, but that's a gorilla. Not much to see here, although this is a video still. So whatever this creature here is, there's various movements of it. You can see this like kind of moves back and forth in the tree line. This is just a video still, though. I've seen this video before. This is not a great representation of it, but I think that creature was something. I think it was real, but let's take a quick look at this picture for a second time. I don't know why this creature is down like this, because this incline is not steep enough for him to be crawling up this hill. If he stood up, I mean, he would be probably out of camera range. He's very tall, so I don't think he'd have any problem getting up this terrain. He's obviously stooped down for a reason, maybe for camouflage reasons, maybe he's stalking something, I don't know. But a little blurry because he's in motion. He's obviously in quick motion, getting up to wherever he's getting. But I have no reason to believe that this isn't real. Okay, this is an old picture, and it has been purposely turned to black and white, which always makes me question why, but that doesn't matter. I've seen the color version of it. It's a very impressive picture. This basically this creature is sitting on a log. Um, I will find the color variation of this picture for the next video, but this was just in the queue to be in this video this time around. Um, this is the video. If you guys remember, this is the video where someone claims you can see that this is a pant leg, and it's riding up on the man's pants, and you can see like the shoe whatever below it. That's not true. This right here is part of this log. That's the issue, that the log is standing out in front of the leg, making it look like there's a break in the suit, which is not true. I don't believe it's a suit at all. I believe it's a real creature. They didn't do this picture any justice by making it black and white, though, that's for sure. And then, of course, somebody, people will claim that this is a secondary creature over here, like a baby. I don't know about that. That seems a little far-fetched, but could be. Let's see. We've seen this picture before, but again, we're going to get a closer look at it. So let's take a look at this eyeball here, where in fact there doesn't seem to be an eyeball at all. That looks like a flat surface. And you see how this, like, pupil, I guess you would call it. Nah, I guess like the pupil would be in the middle, which there isn't one. But this section of the eyeball here, it's not even at all. It's not round. Over here, this one I guess seems a little better, but again. And then let's take a close look at the nostrils. Let's take a close look at the nostrils. They don't go like, deep into a sinus cavity. They seem to have like a wall right here. They stop. And I think that's simply because this is like a mask. It looks like a wooden mask. It looks like it was hand carved and painted. So that is not a Bigfoot. Alright. Speaking of not Bigfoots, let's talk about this one more time. Now that we can zoom in and we can point at all the good stuff. So this picture was taken in Boone, South Carolina. It was near a highway, and it just generated all these like phone calls to the local police, like there's a Bigfoot, and so it looks real enough, right? I found it impressive when I first saw it. Come to find out, you see this thing right here that looks like it's like a tree branch or something? This is actually an arced piece of metal that leads down here that keeps this creature standing upright. So this is a wooden cutout, like a plywood cutout, and it has like fur and stuff glued to it, and like a face and everything. It's very impressive, but it is completely fake. The guy that put it up, he's like a prankster, and this is his property. So he put it up just to mess with people, And I think rumor has it that he put other stuff too, like a unicorn and just different things like that. He's just a real jerk, I guess. But anyway, he pranked a lot of people, and that's what he was trying to do. I think that's it, guys. We're gonna call it a day. I appreciate you listening, and I appreciate all of the viewers. I really do. I thank you guys for joining us each video. Like I said, if you feel like you would like to become a member and support the channel, it's $1.99 a month. It's small potatoes to you, but it really does mean the world to us. Like I said, we have over 6,000 subs, and if all of them were members, I would do this full time, and that would be awesome. So that's the goal, guys. And like I said, please like and subscribe to the next channel if you're interested in cryptic input. And if you're not subscribed to this channel, it's free just to click the button, and that helps us out a lot. And that's it for me, guys. All right, J Mac, I'm out. Keep squatching.